I gotta do is drop like if I shed 10 and rip up, y'all gonna think I've been in jail. From there, it's just gonna keep dropping, and then I'm gonna go do the my my goddamn Batman Kivo.
That's your sketch. That's your sketch.
Y'all ain't gonna go do that shit till after I come back from Africa. If I do it, fuck is my damn one shit. Y'all get Prince up. There they go. Prince, type in the chat, bro, or accept the invite.
Yeah, he got to accept the invite. We sent it.
I'm in there. Accept. They gonna send you an invite. Yo, Danny, y'all tell them the instructions on what he's supposed to do. Somebody.
Push accept, bro. I just sent you an invite
He
Yeah,
on
to
stage.
come up.
so oh,
You
okay.
sound too crazy. Come on, relax. Hey, accept that shit.
Hey, Wack, he's on. Yeah, he on
He
stage,
been
man.
Hey,
describing
Wack,
the
he on
hood
stage.
version.
Fuck y'all telling me for? I
Hey,
know the
Prince,
big
there's
head
a
nigga.
microphone to the bottom right.
Hit the microphone bottom right. I know the nigga. I didn't cuss this nigga out. Damn near put him in the trunk. Got blamed for his house getting shot up. All kind of dumb shit. Y'all want to talk to him. I don't need to talk to him. I talk to him when I want to talk to him. He is one hell of a producer, though. Nigga got some fire. You may want to ask him about his disco, Brock and Bang. Y'all,
Yo,
but I
is it?
think y'all know his music.
Hey, y'all hear me?
There you go. What's up?
What's happening, Wack?
Welcome to the 100-sided Clubhouse. I'm pretty sure you've been watching for quite some time, saying that Wack
Yeah.
is crazy and I would never go on there.
You know, Cash Jones is my dog. I mean, we go
Ever had
back.
to threaten you with Clubhouse, Prince? I should have threatened you with it, but I never did. I was just telling them, it's ups and downs with this dude. I get him
Yeah.
work, had to cuss him out. Nigga blame his house get shot up. He say I did the shit. Then he say you did it. All kind of way out shit. Been to the studio, he done stole shit out the studio, bring it back. This nigga, he's all over the place. He got a pretty good disco. I want to say he started with Waka Flocka and French Montana. Am I right? That's
Yeah, I started with French. That's how I got
what.
fucking caught up with Diddy.
What
Oh
What's the
shit.
songs you had back then? What was your first notable song you produced?
Shit, my first notable song was obviously was all that Waka Flock shit, the Brick Squad shit, Waka's album when remember when Waka was doing that whole Brick Squad Monopoly West shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so when they came down here, Suge took me over there, linked me up with Waka's mom, and Waka's mom put me on the album, and then she took me over up there to Atlanta, and then me and French, we were the only two Middle Easterns up in that motherfucker, so they kept us in the basement, so we were just down there working and shit, and then things took off from there, bro. Everything just took off from there.
Okay, well, this Prince from the West Coast. I know Prince. I know Prince very, very well. One of my little knucklehead ass nephews. I got a bunch of them out here. Prince knows me well. He knows all sides. Business side, he know the street side. He know the daddy side, the manager side, the crazy side, the reasonable, the unreasonable. He one of those dudes that no matter what I do, he always comes back. He come back anyway. No matter what the fuck going on. It's kind of like this nigga ain't scared of me, but he know I'm crazy. I might do something to him, but in his
It's
head, I'm
not that I'm
not gonna
scared.
do nothing to him.
It's not that I'm scared. Not scared or not scared. This is a long time relationship, bro. Stacey Adams days. What we go back 2008,
Yo,
2009.
yo, I just found a box of Stacey Adams fucking mixtapes, bro.
that, I've been looking
Yo,
for that on the internet for
I
fucking
just
years.
no, I'm gonna bring you something, bro. I got a whole box of CDs. Swear to God, crazy. Bang, Brock. I'm gonna send y'all one. Y'all gonna love this music. I'm gonna
I
send y'all
know
one.
who he is.
Oh no, I got bro. I'm
That
gonna
that's
send
hey,
y'all.
I swear to God, that's Wack's greatest artist of all time that didn't come
He ain't
out.
lying. Nigga just we put this nigga in Scott Storr's house to live. Next thing you know, we look up. Scott say, "Whack, my shit been coming up missing since your guy been here." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, a couple laptops, guitars, and shit." Come to find out, this nigga got a nose problem, pawning all Scott Storr's shit out of the house that Birdman used to live in. This shit was wild, bro. I didn't have some shit go on, but
Yeah, Wack go
nevertheless.
back. Wack go back,
Nevertheless,
man. Yeah.
we gonna get up in here. They got some questions for you. You've been trending, believe it or not, on Instagram about this shit.
Yeah, I
Speaking,
know. I just woke up to fucking 50 reposts of my
yeah,
shit. I was
yeah,
like, holy.
speaking your truth, 50 reposting the shit. I'm kind of jealous, bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna call 50.
Hey man, I don't even know. I just once I saw that Cassie video come out, and you know me, bro. You know I've been on French's ass for how long? How many times did I tell you to set up a boxing fight for this dude?
Hold on, nephew.
Oh
Hold on,
shit.
hold
This
on.
shit
No
goes
French,
Shit
back.
getting
This
different.
shit
no
goes
French
back.
Montana slander. You know that's my nephew.
I know that's
And
my me and him we
I
came
know,
up together. But at the
I
end of the
know y'all.
day, this all roots back to all of that. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna
So
turn this shit over to the room.
yeah,
Boom, he's a guest. His name is Prince. And shit, y'all can talk about his music, talk about what's going on with this puff shit he's saying, whatever y'all need to talk about. I brought him to the 100 side of Clubhouse media team. I dropped his IG link in our back chat. Y'all make sure y'all got that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna mute up. Finna go run about a mile while I listen to y'all. And y'all have at it.
let me
What's
know what's going
good?
on.
What's up, Prince? What's good, bro? I ain't gonna lie, we gonna get into the disco and all that,
All
but what
that
the
shit.
hell did you mean by BAN on your thing? Cause I thought you was black. Now I see you Muslim. What
Yeah,
BAN mean?
it's for example what Wack put in short terms, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, you can say nigga? I ain't gonna lie, we might have to set that
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh no,
I've
that
had the
nigga,
pass
he's a
for a
nigga.
long time.
He a
I've
nigga? Oh,
had the
okay,
He's
pass
he
a
for a
one of
nigga.
long
them.
time.
All right, I don't
He's a
know. All
nigga. That
right,
nigga
Yeah,
cool.
house
it's
been
not
shot
one of
up. He
them.
didn't have
It's not
fights.
one of
You been
them.
all right?
I've
Cause
been
I
in the
just
Been in
couldn't.
the
I
field,
couldn't.
Wack.
I was just.
for a
He been in the
I was
field,
long
just
Wack.
just let
Yeah, he's a
Muslims.
nigga. He's a
All right,
nigga.
well, all right, cool. That's cool with that shit. How you started in the music shit, bro? Let's get to it. Let's kind of get a little background before we get into the meat and
background shit.
potatoes.
My roots go way back, bro. Fuck. I was born in the industry technically because I went to high school with Dr. Dre's son, O'Shea, Daryl, Cube's kids, Aaron Wright. We all went to Taft High School together. So it's like Dr. Dre's son, the one that died, was my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So he made me drop out of high school and shit. We were fucking juniors. I dropped out. We were doing our thing. He was introducing me a bunch of people, his pops, Suge, such and such, everybody in there. So like we were doing our thing, and old boy passed away.
Hold
So
on,
I kind of
Prince.
stuck.
Hold on. Before you go any further, I'm glad you said
Yeah,
that. A lot of these people think that I be playing. Prince knows me. Prince, the
yeah,
guy you hear on here, is that guy any different from the guy you know in real life?
yeah.
The guy you hear on here, Whack 100, is he any different from the nigga you know running around here?
Hell, fucking no. You as
Watch
real as it
this.
gets. This is
How
what
do
it
I,
is.
Prince, how does Whack deal with Suge when it's time to deal with Suge, Prince?
Suge don't want to fuck around. That's why Suge never says nothing.
There you go. Get back to it.
Many times, like I remember when that whole Ice Burgundy and Stacey Adams tried to get into it. Suge called my phone. He's like, "Let me talk to Wack over this shit, man." No, Suge don't fuck around when it come to Wack.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep the
Yeah.
Yeah, so you started early into the industry. You say you
Yeah,
know
where
Dr.
was I?
Dre's
So
son.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was doing all that shit music wise with Dre's son. He was trying to get me started to making beats because he saw I was good with the MPC player back in the day. So I opened up a studio, did all that. Then old boy passed away. Then I was kind of like in a shit storm because I had no more access to Dre. I didn't know how to get to Dre when I was younger and such and such. So I kind of reached out to Suge, and then from there, Suge, he wasn't like really my manager or anything or any of that stuff. But one thing, he kind of hooked me up. He's like, look, I'm doing this little brick squad shit with Waka Flocka because he was doing his little. That's how Waka had the Pyru pass in L.A. He went up to Compton. All that Suge was behind the whole little movement they had going on. So he called me over. He's like, "Come on, I'm gonna introduce you to some people." Because at that time, the situation was like he came to the club one time, and I was like a promoter, and we knew each other. I let him in the club. I let him pop bottles and all that shit, gave him free bottles. And the next day, he's like, "I'm gonna call you over to the studio. I'm gonna introduce you to some people." So I went over there the next day. The people that he introduced me to was Walker's mom. We were at the La Cienega Hotel where they have a studio underground. So this was during the time they were working on Flockavelli, Walker's very first album. So I went over there. Walker Mom was there, French was there, Gucci was there, Suge was there. We were all downstairs. We started cooking. So I made the album, and then they called me back a couple months. Walker's mom was like, I want you to sign over to Ms. A Entertainment. So I went ahead and I did my thing. I went over there. did more records with Waka and shit. And then French came. I met French when I met Waka Mom, but he disappeared for a while because he lived up in New York and Waka lives in Atlanta. So we were doing our thing, and French showed up. Me and French were actually living in Waka's basement. So it's like, because Waka has a like 12-bedroom house, and like in Atlanta, most of the bedrooms are like in the basement type shit. So it was just us two, and Waka was on tour. So me and French were fucking around making some beats, fucking cooking, and then next thing you know, me and French took off, and we had here. It's not like even French took off because like he was getting passed by a bunch of labels back in the day, and back in the day I was also a admin for Hot New Hip Hop. So
Mm.
had a lot. I had a lot to do with I forced French down a lot of people's throats back in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hooked him up. I kept his song on the homepage. Obviously, I'm going to keep my song that I produced on the homepage. It blew up, became a single. And then at this same time, it's like Waka's mom was having a self destruction over there with her problems with the artist because that's when Gucci was going to jail. Nicki just fired her. Waka was accusing everybody of fucking from his mom's side stealing money. Shit, everything was just having a self destruction. So we bounced out and left, and then I bounced out and left. Everybody just left Atlanta. So then me and French had a record that was popping the fuck off, and then French calls me randomly. He's like, "Yeah, man, we were gonna run with this as a single, Harv Pierre, or whatever fuck Harv for Bad Boy. Oh, they're choosing this record, this and that." So we went on, we did this thing. So the whole problem started going on once Waka Mom sued French, and then French was trying to steal my publishing from the back, and I was not giving up my publishing, and I had the masters of the record, and it was they ready. See, the problem was too, this was the mixtape era, so you had to have masters, and once you put the song out, it's not like you could take it right off. These guys released the record without my consent, paying me, no, none of that shit, this, and that. And French was very like fucking trying to take my publishing for like he's like I put you on, I want your publishing type shit. I was not having that, and I was the only one with the masters because I mixed the record at the time and put it out. So
Mm-hmm.
that's when all the bullshit started happening with me and French because French was like, yeah, Walker Mom trying to fuck you, I'm just trying to get you out this situation, so come over here, I'm gonna sign with me and Bad Boy, I'm gonna get you a solid deal with like I did with Harry Fraud, this and that. I was like, nah, bro, I'm good, I'm doing my own thing. How the fuck am I gonna give you my publishing with Walker Mom already has my publishing? Feel me? I'm not on some sucker shit. And then once those two got started going at it, I kind of fell back. So then once I saw my record go #1 on the Billboard charts, that shit was in the NBA Finals.
What
That shit
record
was
is
fuck.
that? Don't Stop.
No, everything's a go. Everything's a
Everything's a
go.
go. Okay.
Yeah, that was his very first #1. It was it was the record after Shot Caller.
Okay.
So that yeah. So the song was out doing all this shit. Now, I'm starting to get to the point of like, all right, I want to get paid for my record. What fucks my money? This, and that. French completely cut me off because I told him I'm not going to sign to his publishing company under, excuse my French, whatever the fuck he was doing. So he wasn't having that. So I started hitting up Bad Boy myself on some, like, I started Googling their phone numbers to their office, calling Interscope, all this shit. So, like, I started getting around. I got a hold of Harv, and then Harv was like, this is like about a year after the record came out. I'm like, all right, the record's on 106 in Park. It's #1. It's on the NBA Finals theme. It's fucking all over the radio. It's on Mob Wives. They got the remix with Birdman, Jadakiss, Fabulous, Wale. They put everyone and their mamas from New York on
Yeah,
that
bro. You
record.
had a beat. You had a summer. You had one of them beats. That beat was
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
And this was during the time where songs were lasting over a year or two, not just 30 days
Mm-hmm.
and out the window. So that record was on the Billboard charts for about a good year and a half. So I'm like, where the fuck my money at, bro? So I got a hold of Harv at Bad Boy. They're like, when we come to LA, we're gonna holler at you, man. Come to the office and let's talk about some shit. So I go to we didn't go to an office, bro. We went to the Beverly Hills Hotel. We met upstairs in one of Diddy's suites, and I was upstairs, and we're sitting down talking. They're talking about, yeah, man, your record is doing huge. We need you to sign some of these paperwork so we could get you paid. You said you wanted to get paid. We don't have any letter direction. We don't have none of that stuff. Walker's mom been fucking you over. Da 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 da. I know Walker's mom ain't been fucking me over because everything's going through Bad Boy. Because she just sued French too. So me, Harvey, Diddy are sitting there talking about all this shit, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Diddy was like trying to blow smoke up up my ass. It's like, yeah, man, I just take 1 second. Look at this. I go on Twitter right now, man. I hit up DJ Khaled. I hit up Meek Mills. I hit up such and such. I'll get them all to follow you right now. I'm gonna put you on. I want you to come fuck with me, boy. Like, and this was I was younger too back in the day, so I'm not on some no homo shit, bro. I was like 100 pounds lighter, bro. I was 23. I was a good looking Persian kid, fucking doing my thing. And you know what I'm saying? So I had that side against, with me a little bit. So, he's trying to sit there and bribe me about talking about like he's gonna put me on. So I look at my Twitter, he had Meek Mill follow me, he had DJ Khaled, everyone start following me, all sorts of shit. And then fucking we're sitting there. I'm like, all right, cool. Where the fuck my money at, dog? We're talking about my money. And then Harv got out the room. Harv walked out the room. I'll never forget this, shit, bro. As soon as Harv walked out the room, he's like, hey, come here. Come sit next to me real quick. I want to show you some shit. So he started showing me some shit. He's like, yeah, you see, this is the only reason why I ain't paid you back yet. Is because French hasn't recouped this and that. But we can take care of all of that. And then he started getting sitting, a little bit more comfortable and shit. And oh boy pulled his dick out and he's like, come here, handle this shit. I looked at homie real quick. I was like, look, bro, I don't get down with that, none of that weird ass shit, bro. And I told him I don't, fuck around. I ain't doing none of that shit. And then he's like, boy, you gonna do what's best, bro. Like you want what you want. Come take care of me. So I said, bro, you get the fuck out of here. And I walked out the motherfucker room. And next thing I know, I look at back on my Instagram, Meek Mill unfollowed me, DJ Khaled unfollowed me, and everyone started unfollowing me. This fool literally put like as I walk out the door, he's like, "That's the biggest mistake you ever gonna make, Daddy." And I was like, "Fuck you." I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting down like that. I don't know what you and French going on. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking that deal. I'm not doing none of that shit. And you can keep the everything's a go record. I'll see you in court because French da da da. And I walked out. He's like, "That's the biggest mistake you ever made." So pretty much, he tried to blackball me out the industry, not knowing my relationships with everybody. Because as soon as I left that situation, I went straight to Wack and Game, and I started fucking with them. I was hanging around, but at that time, I didn't, I wasn't in the right because I was in trap mode. I was making trap beats. I didn't have the beats that was ready for game. Wack was trying his hardest to get me onto the fucking, documentary. This was documentary two out. Was it documentary? It was between Jesus Piece and documentary two. It was around there. So that's when Wack was, starting to try to fucking manage me and shit. But I was going through so much depression because of what French and what Diddy put me through over, not getting my bread and all sorts. I had the number one record in the fucking country, most popping producer, and fucking, I'm being held the fuck down. So I was going through some depression shit, taking a lot of drugs, and Wack kind of had to be like distance myself from everybody and all that shit. So I had to take some time off. But also in the meantime, throughout all this shit, let me fuck the whole game up. So, and this is all the best part about the internet. Everything's fucking documented. So you could go type this shit up and everything. So if you were to Google get Metro Boomin's last name, or not last name, Metro Boomin's age, and take it back to 2011 when everything's a go record came out. Like this shit got so fucking like technical and shit, dude. So let me start like this. Metro Boomin was my producer back in 2010 and 11. This was when he was 14 and 15 years old. He was living in St. Louis. So during all the fuckery of the French Montana shit, ever since Diddy told me he was gonna fuck me over, this and that, by not doing what he wanted me to do. So I went ahead and I put I put a Metro Boomin's name on my record just so I could blow him the fuck up. And he was my producer at the time. But at the same time, French forgot to credit his name on the album, this and that, and no one was getting paid. So Metro hit me up. He's like, "Well, why am I not credited? Why am I not getting paid?" I was like, "Bro, I'm in the same boat, but I'm not going around at that moment telling everybody, yeah, I didn't suck old boy's dick. That's why we're not getting paid right now." I was feeling weird as shit about that type of situation. So I just told him, look, bro, Walker Mom and French are in a situation, this, and that. So Metro Boomin, at that time, he even got offended by the whole situation, thought I was fucking him over. And, other people thought I was fucking them over the whole thing. But it was just bad business from the go. And from that moment on, that's how much I lost throughout this whole situation. Look, I lost millions of dollars losing Metro Boomin. You feel me?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that fool?
for sure.
You feel me? Like he said, "Fuck you." And why do you think to this day French Montana don't got a Metro Boomin record? You know what
It
I'm saying?
never
Like
made sense.
this shit goes way back. So Metro never talked to me ever again. He took a deal with Don Cannon, took off in his career. He rode my wave because I put his name on my record, because I was trying to save myself. But even though he's one of the, like, at that time I let him add a couple hi hats so I could put him on because he was trying to get on. But that's going off the case. I lost old boy, and time went by eventually, and that's where shit took off, and I fucking stepped away, and I came back to Wack, started doing my thing, and then fucking fell into fatherhood. Took a couple years off, and then fucking came back. Wack let me produce Game's entire, not entire. It was about to be his entire album till I had some mental breakdowns in the fucking studio because I got served by my ex wife in the studio with some divorce papers, so I had a little meltdown and shit. But yeah,
Good
Wack let
album.
me do half. Yeah, he let me do Born to Rap. He let me do half the Born to Rap
Oh,
album.
that's
I
good
was
shit.
about to do the whole thing. Yeah, so Wack gave me that blessings, and everything took off from there, bro. But yeah, that's where it led down to. And then once I saw that, and I've been always telling people about what Diddy did on the low, like with the homies and everything, and such and such. And nobody really fucking believed me. They were just like, "Yeah, you just mad because you didn't do such and such." The outside speaking, not knowing what's really going on the inside. So
Nah, it
Hey
it
Prince, so
it.
you've been speaking
Oh,
about
go
this for
ahead.
years?
yeah, man, I've been telling everybody, like literally, even fucking last year, I told her, I was like, watch what's about to happen to Diddy, bro, because I've been watching closer and closer. I've been hearing things about what's going on, and he's about to get sued, this and that, and uh, I've actually even been following up with it because of the lawsuit that's going on with French and them over my money because Bad Boy's still tied into it. So it's like, I just been keeping my ears up into this shit. But I've been telling people, bro, I was like, yeah, man, like I didn't tell him that he was trying to fucking sex play me shit. I just told people he took a pass at me. I didn't tell people he whooped out his fucking dick in front of me and tried to have me
That's
fucking.
crazy right there, Prince. Right
That
there.
Yeah,
That
shit
so
shit
once
is
crazy.
that shit is
Oh
different.
man.
I
I
ain't
wanna.
gonna lie.
Why you
yeah,
How
think
bro.
that
old
he
were you
felt?
when that
Okay,
happened?
go ahead.
2012, 2011. I was 22, 23.
Oh, okay. And I had a
Yeah,
question for you.
yeah.
On the post that went viral that you put up, you had mentioned how you looked, and again in this room today, you kind of mentioned like you looked a bit better or was
Yeah, like
weighed a little bit less. So, do you feel like it was specifically how you looked, or do you think he just takes passes at men in general?
hello. Hey, you broke out.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I was saying, do you think that it was how you looked that made him try you, or
Yeah, man.
do you
Because
think
like
he
I
just
said,
takes passes at men in general?
I'm 36 now. I'm a grown ass fucking man. Like I was just a kid back then. You feel me? Like I was 190 pounds. I was like cut up a little bit. You feel me? I was a good looking little. I looked like a when I was younger. Let's say I was a me and French Montana damn near look like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like we damn near look like brothers. I got chubbier now. I look like fucking DJ Khaled. It just runs in the Middle Eastern bloodline. Like I run in with that range. So it's like I was like a better good looking version of them. I was a good looking kid back then. So he took a pass on me like that. Had nothing to fucking do with the music. None of that shit. He just wanted to see if he could take advantage of me and fucking do what he does with everybody else, bro. I'm not the only fucking one. This shit been going on since the '90s, bro. Like if you bro, Tupac been talking about this shit about this man being a homosexual for fucking decades. You know what I'm saying? Like you go back and look at the original back cover of Machiavelli album. Pac got Diddy dressed in a dress. You know what I'm saying? So this shit goes back. Like it's been known for what this man's been doing to everybody. He's been on that bisexual tip for a long fucking time. But I just hate to say that I had to, almost, he tried to make me fall victim to that shit. That's why my career took so fucking long, dude. I've been around. Like one thing that he didn't understand was he thought he could blackball me, but my roots are so deep in this business because of who I grew up with and who I know and such and such. Like, okay, you want to blackball me on the east side, and I'll come right back to the West Coast and go right back there. Because even before the Brick Squad shit, I was fucking with Black Wall Street, even though Black Wall Street didn't break my shit off. Like I was still fucking with Compton Menace. I was fucking with Juice. I was fucking with New Jersey Devil and all Games artists. I was just producing for everybody Game was fucking with. I was producing for all that shit. But yeah, man, it's just been fucking crazy, dude. It's been fucking crazy.
I got a
It's a wild
question.
time to
You,
be.
you, you no, I got.
Go ahead,
I was gonna
Drewy. Go
say.
ahead, Drewy.
They got a lot of pictures with French Montana and P Diddy with their shirt off. You think P Diddy took the proposition, took the
I
deal he gave you? He tried to get you to take.
with French. I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't speak. I distance myself from that situation. So I don't know. And I know French is a Muslim man to the max. So I know he don't get on with that shit either. So, but you never know, bro. Because French was very. The thing about French, bro, he was always thirsty to get famous because he was already rich when before the rap took off. French was already a fucking millionaire before rap. So money and music really wasn't shit. And he's a terrible fucking rapper too. Rap. It's not like he was the best rapper in the fucking world. He was. I tried to get him signed so many times before even his own manager did. I took him to Interscope before Diddy took over. I took him to the fucking thing. Me and him were actually supposed to be a Kanye package to Kanye and good music. But he never took that deal over there. So it's just been fucking that type of motion over there. But I don't fucking think he gets down like that because like I said, French is a Muslim to the hardcore,
So let me
and
ask you
Muslim
Hey
this:
Prince,
You
we
think?
can't
Muslims
knock
don't
we
fuck
can't
around.
knock we can't knock him like that, Prince, because he's really doing his thing, man. So we ain't gonna
Yeah,
knock too much. French is still, regardless. You might say he's not a good rapper, but other people will say beg to differ because he's producing. He's
But
doing his
hold
music.
on,
He's
dreams,
doing
no,
his
no,
thing.
no,
dreams, and
no.
but hold
I'm
on.
not.
Let's think about dreams and nightmares, right? Dreams and nightmares. Everybody thought, you know what I'm saying? You know that nigga was gangster, and then this come out, and then you just say, did he say unfollow you? He unfollow you. So like in my mind, and then you also clarify like the nigga been doing this shit since the '90s. Come on, goddamn, Tupac said he was gay. So how far fetched is
Like, what you talking about? Get more specific with the question. Like, what are
talking
you talking
about the
about?
propositions that he
I mean, it's
propositioned?
different. He may approach it. I mean, it's not like he's gonna pick up an ugly motherfucker and sign him and want to fuck everybody, bro. Like he's not fully gay. He's bisexual. You know what I'm saying? So like, he may not feel like who he's feeling at a certain time. Like his
I don't
flavor
know.
is his taste is his taste, bro. Like, look, the man's fucking kissing on Rick Ross and shit. He's doing weird shit. He does all this suspect shit. How long 50 Cent been telling you he's a fruitcake? 50 Cent been getting on the fucking interviews saying did he been a fruitcake for a long ass time. And then he gets suspect. He does weird suspect shit. And
I'm just saying like they say that Diddy do this to a lot of people. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
he does.
I'm
He
trying.
he he does. And I'm not gonna lie. I've been to a Jamie Foxx party, and no disrespect to Jamie Foxx because he's open about being a swinger and shit. But at the end of the day, I've seen weird shit at these parties, bro. This is nothing new to the music industry.
So, do any of the people that didn't believe you back then, this past 13 years or whatever, do they believe you now? Has there been
I
anybody
haven't,
that?
man, I haven't even talked to a lot of people about that. I really didn't give a fuck. I just posted what I posted, and a lot of people
Yeah,
just
Danny,
started like
bitch. I'm gonna
they.
get back. I'm gonna get back. Let's keep going. Diddy Gay is a motherfucker, and Jamie Foxx definitely a swinger. Let's go.
Yeah, that I
So
wanted
Prince,
to
I
get
have
to
a
that.
question real quick. Have you seen Diddy since that incident?
Yeah, many times. Shit, he's every time I go to a game session, Diddy pops his head in there and listens to Game's album, tries to knock his
Hmm.
ass down, try to
So
hate
my
on his
question to
music.
you is, what was it about? What is it, or was it about Diddy that caused you to not retaliate with that situation?
I ain't gay. What the fuck else is there?
No, I'm saying like you've seen him multiple times after that,
Oh yeah,
and
I mean, it's like sometimes he acts like he don't remember me or he don't recognize me when he's in the room. It's just like we make that eye contact. I look at him from the corner of my eye. He see me over there, but he act like I'm not there, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll move on. Or the bro might be high off pills sometimes. You never know. He may forget the weird shit that he
Hey
does.
Prince,
You
on
never.
some real shit, as a man, and another man pulls out their dick in front of me and try to do some shit like that, regardless of the fact at a young age, I'm fucking him up, man.
Hey, believe me,
I'm
my heart,
fucking
my
him
heart
up,
was
man.
there. My heart was there too, but I was, at the end of the day, think, I was more like, let me get the fuck out of here because I don't know who he's got outside. If I knock this motherfucker, I might get killed and never seen again. You know what I'm saying? If he's got the power to get shined, put in jail for 9 years, or bullet dodging this and dodging that, I'm not getting like, yeah, I did think about that shit, but I just wanted to get the fuck up and out of there, dude. It was too much for me too fast.
You
You know,
looked
for
up
me
to
to
Diddy, like when you coming up in
Yeah,
music, you
that
looked
makes
into
sense. He
him.
answered the question right there. That's
Hey,
the
so the
answer
next
I was
time
looking
you
for.
saw him, you didn't feel like you didn't feel in a comfortable
I
position
don't
where you can get off.
I can't do that either because game knows I got a fucking temper and I did a lot of wild shit a couple times and I don't want to fucking go at Diddy in Game Studio and Game pull me to the side and fuck me up because I fucking, got at his big homie, at the time. And I'm not gonna say big
No, yeah, don't
homie.
say big homie because
I'm
we
not
know
gonna
that's
say
did
not
it
big
when
game's
homie
I was
big.
because
there.
Yeah.
because I only said big homie because
You could.
game started with
Hey, you
Diddy
could have
before
did it when
Dre.
I was there. I
Huh?
would have laughed at it.
Well, I didn't know either. I thought you would have got pissed off too. Like, no,
I
no,
wouldn't have gave a
because
fuck. I would have laughed.
The laugh,
typically,
how
You
what?
wasn't there when we was gonna whoop Diddy ass behind disrespecting Brian, the engineer.
no, I didn't know that. I wasn't there. I was probably that was one of the sessions because when Diddy was coming around, I didn't come back the next day. I came back. Remember, I kept coming every other day. Yeah, this was during the when we went to Chalice. This was before when we were at Paramount and all that. When Diddy was coming to Chalice, checking out Game shit every time because Diddy was always on the other side every time Game was on this side. So that was the only time. So yeah, whenever Diddy walked in the room, I just I kind of stepped out and just waited till he either left or I came back the next day. That's why if you go back and look at all the videos when Diddy was in the session, you'll see me in the beginning, but you won't see me at the end. I walked the fuck out of there, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that shit, especially since from 2011 to 2018, God knows how much more power this man's got because he became a billionaire throughout that point. I don't want no problems with this guy because at this point, I got kids now, and I'm not trying to, he's on the West Coast, Suge's not around. I'm thinking about all this, and I'm like, I got really no one to help me out if I really go head up with this guy, and I don't want him to piss off Game and Wack by disrespecting their session by going at Diddy when I'm just at that time I was, I lost my status with the whole, situation by fading out because I had to fade out because no one was fucking with me that was on the mainstream tip that was related to Diddy. Everybody stopped fucking with me. DJ Khaled never responded to me. Meek Mills unfollowed me. Bro, I had Wiz Khalifa was following me, and then all of a sudden, like some Illuminati shit. Within 3 days, everybody fucking just disappeared all at one time. It's like they lured me in. They saw I wasn't fucking with it, and they spit me the fuck out. But like I said, they couldn't get rid of me because my roots is good. I'm here. Fucking, I just got 2 Grammys a month ago, and I'm still fucking rocking. You feel me? So they
Hey,
can't.
so
He
did
couldn't
you
stop shit.
actually have business relationships with these people, or it was it just follows?
Business people who?
These people that you just named that you said unfollow you, did you have business
Oh no,
relationships with them, or was it
it was
just
about it.
follows?
It was about to start shit because this was right when my record was number one all over the country. I had the number one record on the Billboard charts, everything. So they all like 3 4 days before I went and saw Diddy, all these people started following me, this, and that, and then all of a sudden it's like one person controlled the Instagram for all these people. So that's where my brain started thinking, all right, this is some Illuminati shit. Why are they all following me? Then they all unfollowed me at the same time. Like one person is running their Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's all the weird shit that I always thought about. I was like, man, this industry is too fucking close together, and all the bisexuals are too close together, and you never fucking know, dude. Everyone rolls in different groups. Music, bro. This music industry is like one fucked up retarded version of high school. That's all this music industry is. Everyone's in their own little groups and pods and casts and shit. I don't know who the fuck to trust. So I just kept to myself, dude. Every time you saw Wack, whenever I came around, I was by myself, man. I always by myself. I stopped hanging around with people. I stopped, chasing rappers and all that shit. If I get there, I get there. If not, fucking. So fuck this 12, 13 years later, bro. My career was moving slow motion, but I still got shit done because talent don't lie. And My roots is good because I got my own little clicking squad. It's on the west, and I'm still good with Walker's mom. You feel me? Me and Deborah's still good because she sued French for me over the situation. So I even talked to the lawyers last night. I was like, hey, should I get involved with this Diddy case now that he's down? Because I'm missing over $100,000 in royalties and just from that record for 13 years of back pay. And fucking I even brought it up. I was like, look, we can bring up the sexual allegation shit because that did damage to my career. I lost millions of dollars losing Metro Boomin to fucking Don Cannon. It did a fucking toll on me. So
So what did she
I just
say? Like, are you gonna
she
sue him?
I literally before I literally woke up to my Instagram going batshit crazy, and I was supposed to talk to her this morning. I woke up to first Wax text message. He said, "Get on Clubhouse right the fuck now." So I'm like, "All right, let me get on this shit really quick." I know, and then I was like wondering why. Is it? And then I remembered I told him about this shit, but I didn't think he paid too much attention to it. He probably thought Prince was just talking some Prince shit because I exactly how how I've been telling people for the last 12 years. Wack even kind of brushed it off just a tiny bit last night. Like, all right,
Well, I
Prince
know the
just want to
niggas
get
a
him.
weirdo. You know I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about no Diddy.
Yeah, but now
Hey,
that
You know I don't give
but
a
I
fuck.
saw
One thing
50
you know,
post.
the industry ain't never got me. I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
but
none
as
of the.
soon
You know
as
I
I
don't
saw
give a
50
fuck.
post that shit,
hey,
I was
Wack, they're
all
gonna
over it.
say to him, I'm gonna be honest, Prince. They're gonna say, why now? Why are you coming out now? All of a sudden,
Because he
that
got a
No,
voice. He
that's
didn't
the
have a
thing.
voice. He
Hey, that's
wasn't
the
strong
thing though.
enough.
It's not why now, bro. I've been going at Diddy and French on Twitter for the last 12 years. It's not like I've been quiet, bro. If you go ask French Montana to pull up my text messages, bro, I've been cussing this fool out for the past 12 fucking years. And I have no direct source to Diddy, but I've always tagged him and shit. I always said he's a fucking weirdo. Every time 50 put some weird shit out, not weird shit about Diddy out there, I retag it, repost it. I've been on the ass, bro. You could ask everybody that knows me, from LA to fucking Pacoima to fucking anywhere, bro. That I've been talking about this shit, and I still homies are sick of hearing about this shit. And then eventually I just started keeping it to myself. But there is not a damn person that won't say that for the last 12 years I felt bitter about this shit, bro. I lost a lot of fucking money, and it hurt my fucking career, dude. Like I had a number one record. I was double XL's top 10 producers at the time, and all of that shit fucking went away. Like it just went. I work. It's like you win a lotto ticket and they fucking take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's fucked up. So I had to go through some shit. And then as soon as all this shit started coming out, I'm like, fuck it. Let me get him when he's most vulnerable because Walker's mom's taking for my money out of her situation because she's more worried about her situation with him. So like I said, I hit up the lawyer last night. If they want to get some shit, I don't even care about the sexual allegation, bro. I just want my fucking money. I just want my bread. I just wanted to shit on him with that post just because he told
hey,
me
what made you tap in with Wack though? What was the like? How'd you
I
tap in with Wack?
because I saw
He
Wack.
always
I
tap
saw
in with me. The nigga send me music every day.
Okay.
I saw Wack. I saw Wack go on the day after the day the video came out of him whooping Cassie's ass. Wack went on the internet and said, "For the next 48 hours, I'm on your ass, motherfucker." So I was like, "All right, so let me remind Wack of all the bullshit," because I used to talk about this shit with Wack back in the day too when I was with Wack Mom. I was like, "Yeah, bro, they French fucked me over. I want you to put me in a boxing ring when they were doing the whole celebrity fight and shit." I was like, "Bro, do all that shit because that's what it was." And then
You
last
already
night I
know.
told him, "Hey, and I told him last night this is what it is, bro. Like if they're talking about him like that, this is more info. If you want to know, just ask about me." And then 50, I don't know how my post made it all the way to fucking 50. 50 reposted it and Wack hit me. He's like, "All right, bro, here's your platform. Let them know." So that's that.
That's
That's that, bro.
crazy, bro. I don't know. It's
But
like
Oh,
kind of
this
like part
shit.
of me like
I got
why
I
would a
got I
man
got homies, bro. I so on all my dead homies, and me Wack got mutual dead homies, bro. On the dead homie KG, you could ask all my dogs. Even last year, I was telling everybody about this shit. I didn't give up. Like I was like, hey, look, bro, you gonna see weird shit coming from Diddy real soon. This motherfucker's still on some homo shit. Like I've been saying this shit for a long time, bro. even last November, before they even discussed wanting to raid his house. Just from what I was hearing from the Cassie lawsuit and all that, I was like, watch what's about to happen, bro.
Hey Prince,
This
so
man's
so
gonna
when
go
you
down.
heard Prince, when you heard that the other producer came out on him, were you like, man, I've been through that same shit type of thing? You know
I
the other
did.
one, Rod.
I heard. I didn't get too much into detail, but bro, because I just knew he's not the first one either, bro. There's everybody, bro. Fucking from even rappers, just from fucking Mace to Shine. How many? Who hasn't this man fucked, bro? Everyone who's dealt with Diddy got is dead or fucking broken or in jail or cancer. He has nobody who's besides French, and he dropped French eventually. But who the fuck survived under Diddy, bro? Nobody. He'll take your money. His whole scheme is like this too. He knows how to hide his money because his mama runs the whole empire. I looked my when I did my research to try to find my money, I found all my money in his mama's bank account.
So
So that's where the
Diddy,
roots.
so
His
that's
mom,
where the root is for Diddy shit is back to his mom.
yeah, everything goes back to his mom. His mom is the owner of all Diddy Intercom Enterprises, all that
That's the
shit.
trust. Okay, okay. All right,
That's
so
where I found out. Yeah, that's where I found out where all my money's being hidden. So I was like, "Fuck it." Now that's why I hit up my lawyer. I'll send these messages to Wack too. I was like, "Hey," I told my lawyer, I was like, "We know where the money's at. Now all these sexual allegations and now everything that I've been saying for the last year. Why not? Maybe let's throw it in there to scare him with the sexual allegation. I'm not trying to sue the man for his choice of what he tried to do because God knows if he actually fucking put his hands on me, then I might have fucking give him one to the chin. But when he whooped his dick out, I walked out. Fuck out of here. I don't give a
oh, so
fuck.
I think that's worse than a nigga punch you in the jaw though, bro.
I
I'm gonna
know,
be
but
real.
I'm thinking about my own career and all that shit. I just wanted to get the fuck out the room.
I feel it, but what indication do you think was given to the man to like say like, all right, this is finna be okay, or do you think there
I
was
don't
no
know.
indication at
He was
all?
he honestly he was shooting his shot because he saw I'm not with the like I'm I'm not a gang member, bro, but I roll with people. You know what I'm saying? From day one, I roll with a lot of gang members, and that's my get down. You feel me? So it's like his whole approach is shooting his shot. So that's all it was. The man shot his shot, and I didn't get on it like that, and I just walked the fuck out. But if it
That's
got
shooting
even
your
crazier,
shot.
bro, I would have done my thing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I was just thinking about my own career. I just wanted to get the fuck out that room because I felt uncomfortable. I didn't know who's watching, who's not. Because just prior, there's three other people in that room. You know what I'm saying? So he just shot his shot with me, and I don't play that shit. And I just got the fuck out of there, dude. That was that. And I said I'll let the streets handle this shit when we get to it.
So you mentioned the Jamie Foxx parties. Take us back to a Jamie Foxx party, bro. What the hell was going on at the Jamie Foxx parties, man?
Just a lot of men, a lot of rappers, a lot of celebrities on some man to man shit, on some Harvey Weinstein shit.
Wait.
But
So you
openly though,
saying there's little
openly.
kids involved, bro?
No, there was no. I don't see no little kids over there. Shit, I just saw
Oh,
grown
my
ass.
bad. I'm thinking. I thought you said Epstein. My bad, bro.
Not Epstein. Who's the
Weinstein.
who's
Weinstein. You got it.
bro? There's a bunch of openly bisexual private industry party where people already knew but they didn't know. I've seen so many fucking people making out and doing weird shit. I was just like, man,
Damn.
I'm gonna be like Game and stay inside the house.
It's a wild situation. So them niggas be you talking about we talking about rappers that everybody know, like niggas, but that we don't know that's like that.
Yeah, bro, lot of bro. When you be hearing about this shit, it's for real, bro. This shit no game. Like, like whack. No, Jason Lee. Jason Lee will tell you how many fucking rappers are under the radar.
So was Diddy the
This
only
shit
one
is
that
no
ever
game,
tried you like that?
huh?
Was Diddy the only one that ever tried you, that ever shot his shot like that?
At me, no. I'm sure you should try to.
At you. I'm talking
Oh
about
yeah,
you.
that was the one and only time. That was the one and only time because like I was looking for my money and then they brought me in. I was just strictly there looking for my money. So once I walked in there, I don't know, he was just giving me that up and down look. And then once Harv Pierre walked out the room, and it was just me and him in there, and then he started like fucking sitting closer and closer to me and shit. I was like, man, I didn't expect what was going on until he said he just whooped his dick out. I don't know, bro. It's
So
just
there go
fucking
the
weird.
signs right there. So you say he was sitting closer and closer to you. Ain't getting no, cause bro, I just can't see no nigga trying me like that, bro. Like I
But
like
it's different. You a brother. I'm just a fucking 23-year-old. You know, you know.
Muslim dude. I mean, Arabic dude. So
I'm not even
yeah,
there. Just it's just Persian. I'm not what he would be afraid of doing. But I was shocked when Wack said he took a shot at Ant, because Ant would kill that motherfucker. So I was.
Yeah,
you
it went down
mentioned
a
how
dark road right now.
yeah, I can't. That's why I let the ladies lead that part. But so you said the hot new hip hop shit. You started off as an admin. I used to frequent that site as a hip hop head. So how you get into that, bro, and then how you break out of that to going into producing? Because I know you probably leveraged them relationships.
So the owner of Hot New Hip Hop back in the day was DJ Rockstar and DJ Ill Will. To upload music whenever I want and leave it at the home top. So that's what I did for French, because I took my records that I did for French and I put them on the home page every day for a month till it became a single. And then French want to call me, hey dog, the fans are going crazy over this record. Everything's a go. I think we should. I was like, to myself, I'm like, fucking right they are, because I'm the reason shoving
You
it
feel
down
like you
everyone's
broke the
throat.
record.
Yeah, I broke the fucking record. You want to sit here and tell me Harv chose the record, bro? Fuck it. The only reason they're running with this because I shoved it down everybody's throat. Nobody want, Shot Caller was a big record, but I had to fucking beat Shot Caller because that was a single. So my shit became the single,
Cause I ain't
and
worried
then
about
they
nothing with joint account.
uh Choppa Choppa Down was his first independent break, and then he did Shot Caller, and then Everything's a Go was the first single for Excuse My French.
Okay, yeah, I ain't worried about nothing was the
But
second
they
single.
did break the originally though. All those records were broken on Casino Royale 16.
That
That was his
mixtape.
first
Yeah,
mixtape.
that
Yeah, that was
mixtape.
his
And then
first.
they put it on there, yo.
Yeah, and then my record was on. They didn't even put Shot Caller on. Excuse my French. They put my record on there because they broke it on that mixtape, and did its numbers, and it went all over the fucking world for 2 years. Like even a year after the record came out, they dropped the remix. I was like, and he tried to do me, bro. Bad Boy tried to do me so foul in the music video because I still own the masters and they still put it out. They put Swiss Beats and DJ Khaled in the fucking video to make it look like they produced it, but I had my tag of it all the way. You feel me? They tried to like Diddy tried to do me all the way
No,
wrong
they
after
did
the
you dirty, bro, because that was around the time. That was like the time where the producers, the Lex Lugers, the guys was starting to get the names with they producing credit. We was starting to get into that shit. So they hold you because that
are the original 808 Mafia
mm-hmm.
before any of this shit started. And to keep it 1,000, Southside is going to hate the fact that I say this. I started 808 Mafia, but the fact was I left, and
Oh
Ooh, no, you
shit.
I
didn't.
left. I
Oh,
left and Lex Luger
Oh
left.
shit.
That's why. Why do you think Lex Luger and Southside don't fuck with each other no more? Because Southside was a weirdo back then, bro. Like he got like Southside was working really hard, but his beats were like too repetitive, same beat over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it's like he felt a certain way about the whole about Lex Luger. So Lex bounced, and then he got mad as fuck. I came there within 2 months, and then got French's single. I bounced, and he was feeling left behind. So me and Southside got our little situation going on too. Because last time I saw him, he put his hands on me at Gunna's party. So me and him about to have a little situation
Oh
going down soon.
yes, yeah, because I wanted you to take me down that path. I know of a couple guys that be with Southside, and I'm gonna be real. The one dude I do know of that be with him, it's not the yeah, he kind of weird guy. But so when you say weird, what you mean by weird, and then we gonna get into that fight because I need to know what happened.
Not by weird, by some weird shit. He's just envious, jealous motherfucker, bro. He's just one of those people. He just give you that left that corner of his eye look, that fucking hatred look. But I'm not trying to get involved with the whole Southside situation. Me and him, when that shit happens, then we'll talk about it when that shit happens. Because these guys are gonna have to answer to me eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot of ghost producing. I did a lot of shit for a lot of people that I'm not allowed to talk about because of the Privacy Act, the MDAs that I had to sign. But I did a lot of ghost producing for a lot of people, and they kind of put me in the back because this was when I was getting fucked over and all my money started disappearing, not getting paid for shit. So I'll speak upon Lex. Lex paid me for a lot of beats. Like I produced a lot of his beats when he was falling off. He was giving me 10 grand here, 10 grand there, such and such. But with Southside, when me and Lex left, when me and Lex left, Southside was by himself. It literally from 2012 to 2000, when Southside blew up, 2016,
Mm-hmm.
he had to go to Metro, my other producer, and then on top of that, Southside started signing my other producers because my producers stopped fucking with me because they thought I was fucking everybody because of what French did and taking my credits off and no one getting paid and such and such. Like they did me wrong. That's why for a while I had a reputation. People were like, "Oh yeah, Prince steals beats, this, that." It was getting bad, bro. Like it was getting real bad. People were just trying to knock me, do whatever the fuck they could to break me down because they didn't know what was like really, really the fuck going on. Like I told people, look, French fuck me, did he fuck me? Like random people, I'm not gonna say, yeah, did he try to have me suck his dick, and this is what happened. That I told to the homies, like on the low, and sometimes I ranted about it on the Twitter back then, but I didn't get too specific about it. But you know, but when it came to my close homies and shit like that, I got very much into detail. So that's how it was, man.
So I
That's
ain't
how
gonna
that
ask
rap.
you to speak on the producing part because I actually believe you on that. Cause I can tell based on how you speak about records, you'll be like the record went number one, but you won't immediately say the name. So I know you a ghost producer based on just the way that you
Yeah,
subconsciously
bro. The
talk.
paperwork don't play because
Yeah, like I
if
could
I
Hey,
tell.
speak
hey,
upon
Brock, let
everything,
me ask him real quick. What French do to you? Sounds like you want to get in the ring with him. You want to box him. What French do to you, man? Did he take your bid? Or what, like, or was it just
no,
a money thing, or what? What happened with you and French that you guys got into it that you want to fight him now?
well, it's not now because this was, I would say, between the time of 2015 to 2018 when all that celebrity shit was going on. It was just disrespect, bro. Dude's a very disrespectful person, especially the way we took off. He tried to take my publishing. Then he stopped talking to me, and then fucking he lied to me to try to have me, turn my back on Deborah Atney at the time. He's just a fuckboy, bro. That's why you see everybody. Let me put it like this: this is who French Montana is. He's 50 Cent's cameraman. He's filming DJ Khaled's mama. And then, why do you think DJ Khaled not around him no more? Why do you think Meek Mills and them not fucking around with him? French don't got a solid personality. He's just thirsty to be famous. The guy don't give a fuck about nobody. He never took care of me. When I gave him the beats and I put him on, and then he's trying to take my publishing, he's trying to take my money, and then he tells people to stop fucking with me. And then he had to answer to me when I went on tour with Chris Brown. He was the opening act for Chris Brown, and I had Compton Menace with me. So me and Compton Menace and French, we went and had a long little talk. So French said, "All right, we're gonna take care of this when we get back to LA." As soon as we get back to the LA, this bitch ass starts ignoring my text messages all over again. He starts ignoring me, starts doing all this weird shit. It's like, all right, hit me up. And then when I hit you up, you want to start ignoring me. Bro was just scared because I was on tour with him for 3 months and he thought I would run up in his bus and beat his ass. Cause I'll mop the shit out of French, bro. I tell him that every day. I'll see you, I'll knock you the motherfucker out, bro. And as crazy as it is, I pulled up to his house one time when he was living in Calabasas. We had that big ass lion dog up there. I walked right up in that bitch and because he didn't know Zoe, his female engineer back or A&R back in the day, she didn't know me and French had heat. So I kind of manipulated the situation. She invited me to his house, bro. I rolled up there with 10 motherfuckers deep. So I made French come outside. He came in this studio because he has his little private studio in the house where he makes his records. Because French got a bunch of ghost producers, ghost writers that write all his main hits. So he works at home. That's why you never see him make hits in the studio because he does this shit at home. But anyways, long story short, I pulled up to his house. I said, "Hey, look, bro, I stopped your house from getting robbed so many because all the homies wanted to rob his house so bad, bro. The homies from Pacoima, homies from fucking the outer city, from fucking Compton, everybody they wanted to go rush up in that motherfucker's house. I stopped that shit from happening many times, but at the end of the day, my problem with him was, bro, he did me wrong. He's a liar. He has no good conscience for like people that don't bow down to him type shit. And I never bowed down. Like one thing he took offense to when he's like, "Yeah, bro, come to Coke Boys." Like this was during the day, bro, when everything was to me was brand. If you're not a good brand, if you're not a solid, I was like, "What the fuck is Coke Boys?" You feel me? I'll run with Black Wall Street. That's a brand. I'll run with Brick Squad. That's a brand. But he took offensive when I was like, "Yeah, I don't know about this Coke Boys shit. It sounds kind of stupid. This, and that. And my publishing's already with such and such." So like me and him never really saw eye to eye. And we're damn near the same age, bro. It's not like he's my big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like me and bro are like the same fucking age, damn near. He's maybe a year older than me. So I'm not gonna get down with this fool and bow down. I got my own situations going on. I came here to fucking get my career on. Now that 50 people try to put their hand in my pocket. Everybody was trying to put their hand in my pocket
Damn, why was
because
they
I was
trying you so much? Like,
because I was the dopest producer there, and they hated the fact that I knew it and was cocky about it. I was there, man. It was me, Southside, Mike Will, Lex Luger. When everybody finally came together, Metro Boomin, fucking Tadon, who did "Oh Let's Do It," and fucking Zaytoven. Like I was a part of the whole. I was the only LA dude over there running with this Atlanta pack because I was with the shit. Like my beats don't fuck around. Like I really had that shit. And when I walked over there and I told Walker's mom, "I'm gonna have a single within 2 months," she laughed in my face. And then what do you think happened 2 months later? French Montana record, French Montana. Of all the people blew up. And note this: French was at Walker's house 6 months prior before I was. Why does he not have a Lex Luger? Why does he not have a Southside beat? Because nobody was fucking with him back then, bro. Nobody was fucking with back then. I was the only one that took the shot. I said, "All right, this is cool. You're Arab. I'm Persian. We're sort of the same type of people. We fuck around. We did our thing. We blew the fuck up. And the next thing I know, this guy's trying to fucking work me for my publishing deal. And just because I didn't give it to him
So
and all that shit.
so you and
he-
Southside problem come from money or what was it?
Me and Southside problem. Southside's just jealous of me. That's it. That's all it was.
So the
but
gunner
you
Southside's.
say
the
you
gunner
said he
party.
put his hands on you. You wasn't. Did you
Oh no,
defend yourself?
he put his hands on me at Gunna's party. As soon as he pushed me into Drake, like I walked up to him to say what's up, and then because I didn't think this fool was still gonna be butthurt over 10 years later, this fool saw me. He pushed me right into Drake. As soon as I went to go rush it back off, security separated us. They had to walk me out of Gunna's party, and they walked him out of Gunna's party too.
You
So they
you
walked us
you
out separately.
So
I
what year
hear
was
it,
this?
yo Brock. I hear a consistent theme. Like, listen, like I think he around, like he says it early, like he around a certain energy, but he not that type of I would have never walked up to that dude and tried to dap him. You see what I'm saying, Brock? Like, I'm hearing that.
Absolutely. But I'm saying what
Yeah.
year was this? Cause you saying this was gunner party. Drake was
Gunna's
there.
party.
Who
This was 2022.
oh, so two
This was
years ago.
2022. I haven't seen Southside in 10 years. I didn't know he was still gonna be butthurt because I got the single and got the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is 10 years later. How you gonna hold a grudge for 10 fucking years over somebody succeeding first? His career obviously outdid mine. He's one of the biggest producers in ATL in the
For sure.
South. You feel me? He's like maybe the world at the moment. You know, because he
Oh, he
with the
talented.
whole with the whole 808 Mafia shit. So I thought he'd
So
get
take me
over it.
back to you saying you start because this gonna probably be the one of the clickbait moments. You saying that you started 808 Mafia. You know the Atlanta's gonna be on my ass if I don't press you
Yeah,
about that. So what
yeah,
you mean by
yeah.
that?
I started the original 808 Mafia because it wasn't
Coming
even called
for you,
808
nephew. I'm coming.
it wasn't even 808 Mafia. It was called Icons Music because that was my group. And then once we split up, Southside started the term 808 Mafia because I wasn't an 808 type of producer. I was a West Coast producer that could just make everything. So I just put 808s on top of my melodies and put my tempos from 90 to 140 or 130, whatever the fuck it was. So you know what I'm saying? That's all
And
that
under
shit
your
was.
collective, who was underneath your collective and who was a part of that?
At that time it was this producer I don't want to mention this producer to give him some light because he disappeared off the face of the earth,
Okay.
but I had one producer and then I had Metro Boomin. I had fucking man, this was 12 years ago, but I had like two three other producers under me,
But
that I
Metro
was
was
trying to
the
put on.
standout
Yeah,
from that group.
Metro.
Okay.
Not even he wasn't even the standout. He was just the youngest one that I used for backup, just in case I knew I was gonna get fucked over. So you could Google this, bro. Go back, type "Everything's a Go," French Montana, produced by such, and then it'll say Metro Boomin and Prince, and then go do the math. How old is he now? How old was he when that record was released? He was
Oh, I've been
15
fact
years
checking you
old.
this whole time. You was on point. Exactly. That was the
He,
exact time.
You feel
He
me?
was like
He was 15 years old, living in
10th
St.
grade.
Louis. He was 15 years. He came to the tour bus. He handed everybody his beat CD. Walker threw it in the trash can. Gucci threw it out the window. French didn't even want to hear it. I took it. I took his, and I heard he got dope beats for a 15-year-old. I was like, "You playing this by MIDI keyboards? Because there's no splice back then, none of that shit." Bro had fucking melodies. He had dope shit. So I was like, "Okay, I'll fuck with you." So I got him placements with OJ Juice Man. I got him placements with fucking Jeezy. I got him placements with everybody at the age of 15, bro. At the age of 15, I put old boy on. So I gave him his first Billboard record with my friendship by putting his name on there because I thought, all right, if I'm getting fucked, let me put his name on there. And if anything happens, his people could go try to get the money back because nobody saw a penny. So eventually, nobody ended up seeing a penny. And he thought I fucked him over. He went on Instagram when he was 16. He's like, "Man, fuck you, Prince. I'm never fucking with you again. When I see you, it's on site." No, I'm 26 at this time now. Now he's like 17, 18, and he's still kind of bitter over about it. I'm like, "Bro, shut your little ass up. I'll spank you." like, like
Like
I'll spank your ass,
so you
bro. Like, but he
Metro
was
shut
feeling a
your whole
certain
ass
way.
up and make some drum shit.
Yeah, exactly. But I felt what he was going through. But it's at a time where I couldn't explain because people were building a reputation for me for taking other people's beats. They were just trying to destroy me, bro. Because I was the monster within the whole pack of the whole fucking situation of all the producers. I was the dopest one. That's why I'm still here, not depending on other producers to make my beats like other people. Where's Lex Luger today? Where's Southside without Metro Boomin? Where's fucking anybody, bro? Mike Will, he's chilling. He's collecting money off Sway Lee. Mike Will's the only one doing good and doing his own thing and did right by the book. Say he didn't even fuck with Southside. He said, "Don't bring Southside anywhere around me," type shit. You feel me? They don't. There's a lot of heat within producers back then, but yeah, bro, I blessed Metro with that thing, but unfortunately, he thought I fucked him over, never gave me a thank you, and I lost a lot of money over old boy leaving. I lost a lot of money. That's why I hit up the lawyer last night. I was like, "Look, man, let's go after all this shit because Walker's mom's taking forever. Me and Walker's mom share the same lawyer, so that's why. And she live out here where we do because the case took place in L.A. We sued French in L.A. because that's where Interscope is. So yeah, man, shit just been fucking crazy. So we just got to see what happens if I get involved with the case. I just want to get my fucking 13 years of royalties. That's it. That's all the fuck I want.
My thing is with that Metro relationship, bro. I think that's just a conversation right there,
Yeah,
cause
it is. It
cause
is.
cause to
It
be
is
real,
because
like I don't even want to gas like that. That's one you probably need to work on, cause if
it
you
is.
really got that history, bro, that dude kind of like I ain't gonna say he owe you, but like shit, who he is now.
Yeah, exactly. And and the shit got a Grammy, and he got a Grammy, so we cool. But eventually, bro, like my status is coming up because I got some fucking huge records coming out in the next couple months, and eventually in Marley, and then Julian invited me to Miami because at first I didn't know who the fuck he was. He liked that. He liked that I didn't know who he was. So it was like, all right, and I was willing to work with him. And then once he saw how genuine I was with the shit, he invited me to Miami. We recorded a whole fucking album, and then we pushed it back because then COVID happened, and then all the other shit happened, and then the movie came out, and then they decided to put out a little 5-track EP just to put my shit on ease because I was currently going through a divorce and a child custody case, and I just settled my custody case. So now we're about to put out this album that I just did an entire album for the Marleys. We got Ziggy, Damien. It's all on my Instagram. You go on my Instagram, you type the first thing that says Miami. You see the whole thing that I was doing just 2 weeks. I was in the studio with Damien, Steven, Julian, putting the whole album together. We're about to drop that shit next month. So my timing with the Marleys was just impeccable, dude. It just worked out right. Like I said,
Bro, yeah.
my roots is deep. It goes good, and all the fuckery that I've been through, bro. Like God, at the same time, puts me at the right place at the right time. Because what's due to me is due. You know what I'm saying? I got a Grammy for fucking nothing because it wasn't my album, but I produced a record on an album that did its thing. But now I got a whole project.
Wack wanted to convey a lot more, bro. When we have like people come on and talk on the platform, we like to like get the whole story out because it seems on the surface this dude's clout chasing, this dude's jumping on the bandwagon, this dude's throwing this out. He ain't nobody, blah, blah, blah. But then when you throw out shit, bro, I'm actually having current success. I might be at the peak of my career right now. I have no reason to clout chase. I'm just saying the facts, and then you can go back and check it. I've been saying this shit. It kind of adds a little bit more weight and validity
Yeah, bro.
to your claims.
I have no reason to fucking get up there, bro. I'm about to close an $8 million publishing deal in October as soon as all my records come out. I got a lot of shit going on, bro. I could have gave a fuck less, but when I see now that everybody's speaking up, I'm like, all right, let me just throw this out there more again, even though I haven't spoke about it in a couple months publicly like that. I always take my shots at French, but going at Diddy, I always kept that on. I backed off from doing that because at the end of the day, I want to be with Rock Nation, and I don't want my relationship with everyone that I got going on at Rock Nation to get fucked up over me going back at Diddy, because Diddy's tied in with Rock.
Politics.
If Diddy wants to stop my situation from going to Rock Nation, he'll make one call to fucking Ryan, what is it, Omar Grant or Sherry B or fucking Hove himself and shut my shit down. You know what I'm saying? It's just one phone call away. So I wanted to stay off his radar. When he came to games, Drillmatic sessions, I went to the other side. I didn't want no part of that shit. What happened or what happened, I just want to keep it pushing. I didn't want to disrespect Wack or Game and start some more problems over there after the bullshit that I had going during the Born to Rap album sessions. I just didn't want to keep bringing more problems to Game sessions. You know what I'm saying? Because Game was fucking tired of it too. Game was like, fuck, bro, you're fucking going at it with everybody. I'm like, bro. There's a lot of fucking skeletons in this closet, bro. Like, I know me. Games known me since I was a fucking baby, bro. Like, Games known me since 2000 fucking LAX album. I'll just take it back. Games known me since LAX album. So it's like, and he knows I've been rolling around with Compton Menace, so I got this little chip on my shoulder. So it's like, Menace is the reason why I put my foot down a lot of shit, because anything goes down with me, Menace will have my back. So that's how that shit goes. So like I had a lot of I had a lot of backup. I had a lot of things I could have done, but I just didn't want to fucking fuck my situation up for what I got going on in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But
that makes sense.
now that Diddy's getting shit by everybody, no one's giving a fuck. fuck it, I'm gonna put this up. And then all of a sudden I saw yesterday it was just about 200-300 women reposting my shit. And then this morning I saw 50. Bro, it's my I can't even get on my Instagram. Shit it's lagging.
Oh yeah, you gonna be activated in the media, bro. Well, shit, I appreciate you coming through. Shit, I know we got a lot more that we gonna have to touch in with you in the coming months because you got a lot of shit coming out.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanna tell the people that you got coming out, or anybody else got questions or anything for my
Man,
guy?
man, just pay attention for that fucking even though, Marleys aren't really out there for people to check out, but since they're viral, just keep your eye out for the next Marley stuff that's coming out. That's all everything Marley for the next 4 years is gonna be all Prince and Scoop Deville been up there too lately. He's been trying to do the Prince thing because they've been seeing these rap producers come. They saw me convert to reggae and I got a Grammy in one try. So I've been seeing all these rap producers be trying to make their way over there. But
All right,
yeah,
so you
got the
say you was
Marley
just
shit.
bullshitting around and got a Grammy, huh? Just fucking
Bullshit,
around,
bro.
fucked around and got a Grammy. You know what
Fucked
I'm saying?
around and got a
Lightweight.
grand. You feel me? And
What's your
I hit up
Instagram,
Wack
bro?
last night too. I was like, hey bro, I took a picture, I took a screenshot, and I showed him, hey, I got 108 beats ready to go for Game's next album. No disrespect to these other producers for the last three albums, but I'm coming to kick some ass, bro. Like I'm ready to fuck some shit up. So as soon as Wack give me the word Chuck back in the studio, I'm up in there. I'm gonna take over Game's next album, and that's on my mama.
Nah, salute, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What's your Instagram?
Long live Prince.
Long live Prince. All right, so shit. Everybody follow, tap in on Prince Instagram. I'm about to follow you myself, bro.
Shit, bro, just go. If y'all want to find me, just go on 50's page. I'm the first post.
No, I already did. That was my research. Look, normally I do research for shit. My
Yeah,
research was 50 Cent page, and then I start going through your
Hey,
shit.
hey,
I
yo,
was like,
hey,
all
yo,
right.
Prince. Hey, yo,
yeah,
Prince.
yeah.
Hey, I just heard you say that you was in the game for 16 years. How long before it was before you fucked around and got your Grammy? I just came in, so my bad. I
My
missed all of the extra.
my first mixtape was Black Wall Street with Juice in 2005.
Okay, that's the one that has
2005.
Cicero and all of them on there.
Huh?
You said the Black Wall Street album.
The Black Wall Juice. His name was
Oh,
Juice.
Juices. Okay, yeah, I remember Juice for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Juice was the first artist that gave me a mixtape. Even though Wack's first artist, if it wasn't for Wack, I wouldn't be a producer, because Wack discovered Stacey Adams. Stacey Adams had a reputable name back then, so I fucked with Stacey. Then that got me to Black Wall Street. Then Juice gave me my first mixtape release, and then I worked with who else was there? It was Juice, this old ass dude from Southside, from Black Wall Street named Southside, not the producer Southside. They had another dude named Southside. I was working with Compton Menace, and then time goes by. Fuck, from 2015 to 2020. No rap never got me one Grammy, but I did get Billboard records. But yeah, one fucking reggae song got me two Grammys. Got me two Grammys.
What was the Grammys? What was they for?
It was album of the year. I got a Grammy for songwriter and I got a Grammy for the producer of the record.
That's what's up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Salute on that. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. To be real, I had to step out. You kind of I know. Well, I know you probably feel this way, but my boy Wack kept you alive too. It's kind of the
Big
same way.
big to
He
hey,
kept you.
no
He
lie.
kept you
That's why
afloat like a motherfucker,
hey,
bro.
no
If we
lie,
calling a
bro.
spade a spade.
No lie. You could even ask like cuz one it came down a couple times where I was like, "Whack, bro. I think it's time, bro. Like I need you to be my manager. I bring that Scott Storch money." Whack just wasn't ready for it that time
Hell
cuz
no.
I just wasn't
No.
ready for it that time.
No. Your motherfucking ass a headache. You get you
Exactly.
one way
Hey,
next minute.
hey though,
This motherfucker's a female indigo.
if you were ready to deal with Kanye's headache, you were ready to handle mine, bro. No genius comes
Yo,
without a headache.
Yo,
when you said a
I
female
got it. I
indigo, that
got in
shit
there and got
clicked.
out. I got I got in there.
You breaking out,
Shit.
You broke out at the end.
I said I got in there and got out. I ran out the back door with easy. I'm gone.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it was just to a point. Like, I know I was a motherfucker to deal with, but at the same time, it's just like,
I wake up one morning to footage, all kind of shit. This nigga talking about, I know you had my house shot up. I said, this nigga crazy. I'm thinking he capping. Next thing you know, the real footage come out. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he thought it was me.
No, 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 no. You see, you got to you forgot about that. I never said it was you. I said word to Whack 100. I'm gonna find you. Gutted mob. Gutted dub. Whatever the fuck his name was. I never said you had anything to do
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
the
I just
gutter
said
niggas.
yeah. I just said I know you Wax little homie, and I'm gonna find you. And that's when KG went and beat him up.
I said, how my name getting put in that? Was that gutter did that shit?
Yeah, Gutter did that shit. Yeah, and that's why I told. That's why I tell people, Whack, let me do what I do, because I'm not no sucker. I don't run to the cops. He
Where is
knew I
gutter?
know
Is
my own
gutter?
kid.
What gutter? Gutter dead? Or, where the fuck gutter
Yeah, bro, I had my baby in my hand, and he shot at me 6 times, and I started shooting
at?
out back.
Mhm.
I told
I had
that
my
nigga.
daughter in my hands, bro.
I
You
told
remember
that
that
nigga
shit?
nephew. We don't shoot houses. My
Yeah,
clique
bro.
shoot people.
Especially with my daughter in my hand, bro. Started shooting up the house over 20 packs.
Hey Brock, you gotta understand, bro. Certain shit, if it happened, this is the ugly part. I'm always a thought for the equation.
I see
That's
that.
the fucked up
I
part,
see
bro.
that. Cause like, why the hell
I'm
he thought
always a
you with
thought
that?
for the equation, nigga.
Only reason you were brought up is because Gutter was from Pacoima Piru. He was everybody's little
Yeah,
homie.
but I didn't know what the fuck you had going on
Plus,
with
you
them
ain't
niggas.
supposed to
Yeah,
tag
but
that
but
on the
never
on the
never
on
in
the
my
Twitter,
life
You
did I
know,
nigga.
say
I do music business with you. I
yeah,
don't know
never
what
in my
you was
life
doing
did
with
I
them niggas.
say Wack had something to do with it, because this was weed related type shit. This had nothing to do with music.
Well,
This
we
was
ain't
when I
gonna
And
was
break
you
it
first
know,
down
getting
too
out.
much.
and you know, nigga, I don't fuck
You
with
don't condone
dope.
none of that shit,
None of
with
that shit,
especially with
dog.
kids in the house.
I don't fuck with none of that type of shit. I
Yeah,
tell a
no,
nigga,
no.
go get your man, nigga.
All I said was word to Whack 100. I'm gonna find you on Pacoima, and that's what we did. We found him, and KG took care of the situation.
Gutter been on the run ever since.
God
Haven't seen him.
damn.
He been on the move ever since, man. That been about 8 years. How many years that been? About eight
That was
years?
2015. That was right when my daughter was born. They came to my house. I
Oh
send
yeah,
you
they
the video.
came
I
in there.
send you them videos still. I still got them during the
Yeah, they
day.
came in there.
They
Oh shit.
came. They came to. They walked into my house. Gutter pulled his gun on me. He clocked it back and he pulled the trigger and his gun jammed. And I punched him in his face. Threw him out the house. Slammed the door. And then we both started shooting out
That
the
nigga
window.
pulled the trigger?
Yeah, I got the video. I'll send it to you.
Oh
He
shit.
he he shot the house up 6 times, and
Somebody told that nigga something was in there, bro. Had
yeah,
to.
I had 20 packs in there. Pesci, everybody blamed it on Pesci, but it wasn't Pesci. It was that motherfucker Glenn Gaji, the one that was trying to hang around with you so much in the beginning.
Glenn, where he at? One of them niggas is dead.
KG's the one that died. Remember KG
KG
got
just
murdered
died
last year.
downtown.
Yeah, KG died downtown. Everyone else disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know where the fuck everyone else is.
Yeah.
I that's when I distanced myself. I was like, I'm fucking moving out of LA. I moved to Orange County. I was like, fuck this shit, bro. People follow me home to get me for packs. Fuck all that. And that's how I was surviving the game. Like I was moving work with fucking every rapper's cousin's nephew's brother, bro. Like that's all it was.
Man,
So somebody told somebody I had 20 packs just laying in my house, and here comes Gutta Dub with his strap trying to get my
Yeah,
shit.
you know, Brock, some shit I'm never known for.
Definitely,
I
no,
don't
no,
do no jacking and
yeah,
nah,
especially
you
I
done
may
told me
take
that.
something from a nigga. Like if I'm coming to get you and I catch you and you just happen to have something, I'll politely take it. But I ain't never been no jacker or robber. I ain't never
Nah,
been
that
that
ain't
kind of
never sound like your MO. Cause that's why I'm wondering why bro even tagged your name on it. But I'm gonna let you
Cause
knock it on
he was
that one.
from my neighborhood.
Yeah,
because
That
it
nigga
was just because he was from his neighborhood. I was never blaming Wack for none of that shit. All I said was word to Wack 100. I'm
my
gonna find
phone
your
lit
bitch.
up. I think did you put some it might have been some footage, nigga. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, no, I still got.
But see, you gotta remember,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you niggas tie in together. I'm like, why the fuck
Me and
these
him
niggas?
weren't tied together. It was all mutual people because I knew everybody from Pacoima. I hung out with Pacoima from Big
Yeah,
Marv
yeah.
to Stacy and everybody from such
I'm
a
trying to figure out. I said, how the fuck these niggas even know each other?
yeah, man. That's before you knew my roots went back with KG and Mimi.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
Mimi raised me when I was a little kid.
Yeah, that mean me one crazy motherfucker.
Sound like you could still use a nice little management situation with my man's right here, man. Cause it's like, cause it makes sense, especially being that when you was at your
I
lowest,
told
that was
Wack,
your guy.
I told Wack, hey, deal with my
I think you can
craziness
get
because the
that business done,
craziness will
man.
come, but I will bring that Scott Storch money, bro. I've been here and motherfuckers try to knock me down, break me apart. They can't because my shit. Wack told you in the beginning of this clubhouse shit. I'm crazy,
No,
but my beast is fire, bro. I got that shit.
he hard with his beats. He knocking me.
Nah, when I just heard what your discography was, and now I'm just starting to kind of go through it right now. I'm looking at what you got. You yeah, and then you was in a mixtape era too, so I know it's a bunch of shit that you helped with in house that I probably can't even, you know what I'm saying?
The and
You never gonna see.
the only record that I could speak upon that I did ghost produce because the statute of limitations is up was Drake and Waka Flocka Round of Applause produced by Lex Luger. I made that beat. Lex gave me 10 grand for it, and because I needed the money, bro, I was fucked up. So I gave him that beat, and
So when you
that's the
say
only record.
ghost produce, take me and the listeners through that.
He
Like,
produced it
okay.
without credit.
Yeah,
So just
I
straight
just sell them
producing, they not changing, they not adding anything onto the beat. This
nothing.
just is raw, yo beat, straight same
They,
beat.
yeah, they just put. I mean, they might do their own. Only person that did. I'm not going to speak of the record, but the only person that altered one of my beats was Timbaland.
Okay, that's the
And
question I want to ask. You see how you
yeah,
spoke on one but didn't speak on the other? Do some come with NDAs and more money, and
yeah,
some
but
don't?
you see, I could speak on which I could speak on like some artists, but I can't speak on which
Okay,
songs.
okay, I noticed that. Now I've been noticing you doing that, so I noticed that.
Yeah, so like Lex Luger, I could say because the statute limit, he only put up like his lawyer put up like a 7 year statute limitations. Like Timbaland and Swiss Beats and these guys, they put up fucking 20 years, 30 years type shit where I could never speak upon it.
And that's only to speak upon it because you could never come back and then try to reap royalties from a record that you already
No, no,
sold, right?
because I was paid out front.
And you can't do anything with the record yourself. Like you know how like Taylor Swift came back and redid her old records.
Yeah, no, no,
You can't
that
do something with that with those beats like that, huh?
no, because once I give them the stems and the masters, it's over.
Okay, okay.
Once
Nah,
they
but
have the masters and you have the masters, the judge is gonna be like, well, he if he has the masters, somebody gave him somehow, unless you got robbed, and then
A
that becomes
nigga
a
like
different story.
Wack who don't give a fuck. I'll go replay your shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like, cause you can go get it.
Nah, you gotta remember though, bro. Like, and Prince will tell you, um, that's part of the secret to game success. Wack don't give a fuck. Straight up. Nigga, I'll replay the Irv Gotti them shit. Told him holla at me. Took too long to give me the files, nigga. You know I got EP over there, Prince. You be playing every time.
Man, real talk,
Oh, you want to play with the files? No problem. Watch this.
done deal.
Nah, cause that's some shit. That's some awareness, bro. That's your career. Like you
I don't
touched
give a
your hand
fuck.
on some shit.
See, you
Like
can see they'll fuck with Prince, right? But they know you file a lawsuit on me, I might run into you at the Grammys, the Emmys, so, the awards. It ain't worth the headache. And then it depends on what camp Prince running in. Prince running the right camp, they ain't gonna fuck with him.
that's what I
But
think.
Prince he ain't done with all he need is latch on to the right thing. Me to go put him over there in one of them camps and let him go.
Shit, he just got a Grammy, huh? So shit, nigga, obviously
Prince,
moving
you
in
And
the
ain't
right
work
hey,
with
direction.
Top
hey,
yet?
hey, and more to come, more to come, because this
Prince, you
Marley
ain't
shit,
work with Top yet?
Marley, Marley shit don't stop.
You heard him?
You ain't work with Top Dog yet?
Man, I've been trying to. I got the folder ready for Kendrick. You just tell me when.
No, he got the
I
sister,
got the
everybody
folder
on it.
ready for Schoolboy. You just tell me when. Cause Schoolboy my favorite over Kendrick. No disrespect to nobody, but I like Schoolboy shit way more. Even though Kendrick popping,
You,
popping,
you
popping.
need that Absol pack, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Got one more question for you, Prince, before you go. Do you got um do you got any proof in regards to the P. Diddy allegations that you got
It was just.
outside of
It was no one's gonna talk about it, bro. It was just me. It was just we were at the Beverly Hills Hotel. It was just me, him, and Harv. So that's it's just gonna be hearsay type shit. But I'm not gonna put myself out there and be like, yeah, the man whooped his dick in front of me. I could have just been, where the fuck's my money at, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I could have just got down to that, but that was just a private situation that happened in the room.
But you ain't gonna say nothing about, like, you ain't gonna voice that actually happened when
I
you.
did, yeah, I did voice. I voiced it yesterday. I'm voicing it right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's what
Hey
I'm
yo,
saying. Like,
Drewbie, ain't nobody gonna make up a lie about somebody pulling a dick out in front of them, man. I don't think that ain't nobody gonna just be like, hey yeah, I got like we men at the end of the day. I ain't gonna be like, hey yeah, man pulled out a dick in front of me. Like we ain't like that's some real shit. Like for a man to
And
come out and
even
say that is
and
it's
even
gotta be real. You know what I mean?
and even
I
before all this shit happened, all the homies know because I've been telling, like, the close homies know.
I'm gonna say I agree, but it's like with everything that's going on, what I'm trying to figure out, like, is it any way to, like, separate that from it being just a money grab? Like, I hear, what he's saying and what he owe, but how can we say, what I mean, that he ain't?
It
You know what I
it
mean? We never
for
know what
well
people will
for
do. To be
publicly
honest with you, go ahead.
publicly it was separated because I never mentioned it publicly, but within my groups and my inner circles and people I come across with, I have spoken about what happened that day. But
Right.
I just never put that on Twitter because I didn't want no weird shit to happen. But I only spoke about the money on Twitter and Instagram. But when it came to what he actually did, I did. I put that shit on the fucking with the homies. All the homies knew, like, everything to the point, everything to the dot. Like, this, not one of my homies gonna tell you, yeah, Prince didn't fucking bug us about this shit for 12 fucking years. Every day, no, like, they got tired of hearing this shit, but now, it's out there. I was like, all right, who's lying now? I've been telling you guys he's been doing this shit forever.
Nah,
You
hearing
know what I'm
your
saying?
character on here, I could see that shit happening. Like, but it's like at the same time, I'm glad you ain't do it, man. I'm glad you ain't
Of
Oh
do it,
course
man.
man,
not. That's
I'm
why my
glad you
career's
ain't
been
do
on.
it.
You
My
probably would have been
career's
the
been
number one
moving like a
producer though
snail.
for a couple years, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.